So when I say digestive system, it reciprocates to the part that every organ which either has an essential role to play or either is an accessory organ, both are equally important in making the digestion possible. So when I talk about digestive system, the essential organs would be obviously the stomach, the intestines, and what would be the accessory organs? The accessory organs would obviously be liver, pancreas, the gallbladder, and mouth, teeth, lips, cheek, everyone which is helping in the chewing process. Okay, so here we'll be discussing about each and every part, like essential organs also and accessory organs also, which are making the digestion possible. So taking this forward, let's begin with tongue and teeth. Let's begin with tongue and teeth, which actually are not playing an essential role, but they are specifically helping in aiding the process of digestion. So tongue has some specific glands which are responsible for making the saliva secretions, and we all know that saliva is responsible for helping in the mastication process, which is chewing, and it also, because it lubricates obviously the food, and saliva is also helping in breakdown of food. And what breakdown is it? The chemical breakdown. So this chemical breakdown of food involves two things. One would be the digestion of carbohydrates, and the second is the digestion of fats. And how is this happening here? Because saliva contains some fluids which is breaking down the carbohydrates initially in the primary level as well as the fats in the primary levels. So let's look down into what are the secretions which are being released by tongue and how is it actually helping in the formation of saliva. So in tongue we have lingual glands. Lingual glands are responsible for secretion of saliva, and then we also have some enzymes which are being released by the cells present in the tongue region, that is lingual lipase. So whenever you hear the term lipase obviously always means the digestion of fat molecules. Whenever you hear the term lipase, it means the digestion of fat molecules. And the other enzyme which is released by the tongue region, or which is a part of the saliva, is amylase. And whenever we say amylase, that means it is helping in the digestion of carbohydrates. Okay, so these are some of the secretions which are being released by the tongue here. So when the tongue releases secretions and food is chewed by the help of teeth, together they are forming bolus. Together they are forming bolus. So now let's clear it off and give it out a one-line definition of how the food is being broken down and how it proceeds further. So I'm just telling here that food, whatever we are eating, is broken down chemically and is broken down physically and is turning into bolus. So this is what I was trying to say, that whatever food we are eating is broken down chemically and is broken down physically to form bolus. How is it broken down physically? It is broken down physically with the help of teeth, with the help of tongue, which is keeping the food in place, with the help of cheek, which is again keeping the food in place, with the help of lips, which is helping in the again chewing process. So all together they are helping in chewing or keeping the food between the teeth. And what do we call chewing process as? It is called as mastication. Okay, and how is the food being broken down chemically? So the food is being broken down chemically with the help of enzymes which are released in the mouth, which are breaking the food in the initial level. And what are the two things which are being broken down? That is carbs and fats, because we have lipase enzymes for digesting the fats and we have amylase for digesting the carbs. So when the food is broken down physically and then chemically in the mouth, it is called as bolus, and bolus is something which is entering into the stomach, obviously through the esophagus. So in the next lecture we'll be learning about how is esophagus actually breaking the food or Sorry for that, it's not breaking the food, it is making the food pass from the mouth to the stomach. So in the next lecture we'll be learning about how is bolus being transferred to the stomach through the esophagus, which is also called as the food pipe. Thank you. बहुत ही